Hi Libra, this is your horoscope for June 2015 with me, Lada from astrolada.com. For everyone who has the ascendant, sun or moon in Libra. And let's see what June is bringing you. First of all, there is a strong activation of your ninth house. So this is when people become more idealistic. This is when you start looking at the bigger picture. This is when you become also more proactive about the bigger picture. It's almost like you're given a bird's view over the situation, and you can have some wonderful insights about where to go and what to implement, and you can start implementing those things from July more when the planet's going to your 10th house of action and worldly manifestation and activity and career. But now they're in the 9th house, which is the higher mind. Mars, Sun, Mercury. So you kind of are brewing some plans, you know. It starts from May already. And in June you feel it as well. You're brewing some plans, you're looking at the situation from a bird's view, and you start seeing how the puzzles fit together. And because of that, you might feel more hopeful and more optimistic, even if something bad has happened. Now in June, it's as if you see the whole situation from a higher perspective, and you realize that this cloud had a silver lining, or you realize why this was happening and what is the good result of it. So it's, you know, it's almost like you get peace of mind in some way. It's almost like you get this idealistic or the spiritual perspective that you receive now will help you manifest later better in some way, will help you, give you peace of mind. And ninth house rules also advisors, people that the universe or God sends us. When God wants to send us messages, He sends it, is the house of prophecies, the house of advisors. And basically the people that come to your life now, whether it's through some authority figure, whether it's through some friend, it doesn't matter. They might give you a great advice, so make sure to take that advice. Make sure to not to disregard them. And these people might have some very strong ideas about what is right and wrong. And you also are feeling quite righteous this month. You're having some very strong ideas about what is right and wrong. But don't disregard others' opinions, because these are God's messengers for you. When the ninth house is triggered, God sends us His messengers to give us some kind of inspiration, to give us some kind of advice, to give us some kind of a different point of view. And if you're being too stubborn in your point of view, you're going to miss this opportunity. And also you might have to fight for certain ideals and beliefs of yours right now. And it's actually a good time. If you need to present some idea, which is Mercury, and some high idea or some opinion or some vision of the future, because this is the ninth house, the vision of the future, you have to be proactive and do it now in June, because Mars and Sun, the two masculine proactive planets, are in your ninth house of ideas, high-minded ideas, and big, you know, big goals and plans in a sense. So now is the time to actually put those ideas into shape and to start presenting them, because you have the excitability, which is Mars, the confidence, which is the Sun, and the right articulation, which is Mercury, to manifest it, to basically to excite others, to almost like contagion, you know, to excite others with your own excitability or your own belief system or your own vision about the future in some way. Also, ninth house, on the moment they leveled, rules your higher education. People in higher education will be very busy. They might be given some difficult tasks to handle, but they will be successful. They'll start seeing the results in June of good exams taken, of completing some projects in higher education. People who are in some way connected to foreign travels, to foreigners, whether it's trading with foreigners, whether it's working with foreigners, whether it's going abroad and traveling for foreign business, or having some foreign business, or any kind of work that is connected to foreign places and cultures and people, they will have a very hectic month again. They're very initiative, they're very productive in whatever they do. Because the two masculine planets of action are in the ninth house of foreign people, of foreign business in some way, of foreign countries. So it's also a great time to travel, especially if it's something to do for business and for work in some way, because you're proactive in that area. You make your goals happen more. Whatever plans you have, you make them happen. So yes, you have the green light, all of you people who are connected with foreigners in some way, who are connected in interactions with foreigners, in higher education, in travel in some way, you have the green light to proceed. If you are also in some way of teaching, of bringing ideas to others, of presenting knowledge, higher knowledge and information to others, you again very hectic months for you because of this strong trigger of the 9th house. Okay, but definitely there is optimism. Mars is helping you, the Sun is helping you, because they're in Gemini, they're in another air sign like you, Libra. So they're sending a trine, helpful aspect, so you kind of get more enthusiasm, more positivity, things happen with a bit more ease. You need to make a push as well, because those two planets, Mars and the Sun, they demand activity and activation. But if you do this push, kind of doors open more easily for you. Okay, there might be sometimes a little bit of a the only thing is that to be careful not to have clash of opinions and ideals with others, because you feel very strongly about your opinions and ideas now, what is right and what is wrong. And other authority figures or other people might also feel very strong about theirs, so that they can create some tension. This is one thing to watch out for. And also 9th house rules the relationship with the father or some kind of a authority figure, some kind of a mentor figure in your life. It doesn't have to be the father, so it might become very active, this relationship. It might become a source of some good ideas of activating you, but also because the one of planets of arguments is there, you might clash also ideas. But this clashing of ideas with some mentor figure, some advisor figure in your life, some father figure in your life, will actually be productive, because even though it's a clash, it will lead you to new understanding of things from a different perspective. Okay, what else is there? People who are in any way in courts and in law, very hectic, busy months. If they're having some court fight or battle, it seems like the energy is more on their side right now. And okay, so that's about the 9th house. Then Libras, you have Jupiter and Venus in your 11th house, and not only in June, but in July and in August. And Venus will be in your 11th house, which is the best house according to ancient astrology. Venus will be in your 11th house till October almost. Wherever Venus is and wherever Jupiter is, they improve this house. And what is the 11th house? Is gains, is gainfulness, rewards, is recognition. So over the next summer, over the next 2-3 months, 4 months actually, especially if your ascendant is in Libra, to a lesser degree Sun or Moon, but you still feel it, you will receive some recognition for work well done, for hard work that you've been doing. You will receive some social recognition, because the 11th house is the society, people embracing your ideas, people embracing you, people patting you on the shoulder and saying, well done, you've done a good job, here is a promotion, or here is a title, or here is an honor. You know, the 11th house is rewards, titles, honors, diplomas of any sort. If you're trying to graduate from something, fantastic time over the summer starting from June. If you're trying to get a PhD, whatever, fantastic time for the whole few months, 4 months you have this stretch to October, and the two benefic planets are helping you do it with more ease. If you want to improve your gainfulness in life, which can be material gainfulness, now you can receive some bonus. Now you can do something that is a sign of a recognition for a job well done. If you have your own business, it's very likely that the material resources from the business will increase, that you can improve the resource base and the material base of the business itself. So gainfulness definitely improves, and you can gain new friends, because 11th house rules friends and being embraced by a social circle. If you join some club now, If you've always wanted to join some club, now you can have the chance from June, July, August, September, October to do it. If you wanted to expand your circle of friends, or to have a different set of circles, more artistic, more creative, which is Venus, Jupiter, more approving of you, more recognizing of you, more in awe of you, now is the time. 11th house rules benefactors. In June, July, August, some of you who are Libras can attract a benefactor who believes in you, who kind of who sees your potential in you and is there to support you financially, or is there to open doors for you in some way. And 11th house rules any kind of social get-togethers with groups. So if you get invited to a party anywhere, you'll be invited to more parties, you'll be invited to more get-together. Friends can come from the past. You kind of get more socially and it's not so much active as you embrace, and it comes naturally without you making an effort for that. As I said, it increases gainfulness, it increases, if you are looking for some benefits from government, because 11th house rules that as well. Now in June, July, August, September, maybe some money from government or from authority figures, you can receive it. Some kind of promotions from authority figures, you can receive it. Some kind of expanding your network of people, fantastic times. You can organize groups, you can make groups, you can be embraced into groups, and these groups will be beneficial for you in the long term. These groups will help you even manifest some of your long-term wishes and goals, because 11th house rules also long-term wishes and goals. What a lovely house, you know, our dreams and wishes. And imagine when the two benefics are in the 11th house. Well, it's manifestation time of dreams and wishes. You might have to reevaluate over August and July some of the goals and wishes, but by September, October, you will have a much clearer idea of what of your goals and long-term wishes is actually achievable, and you will be a few steps closer to this by the autumn, by September, October. But the whole process starts now in June. Maybe you won't feel it immediately in June, but stay patient in August, July onwards. So more gainfulness, more support from your social structure, more friends, bigger network, maybe benefactors, also ability to even manifest materially. Gains from people in authority, or some kind of benefits from people in authority as well, and improved friendships. You might even get rid of some friends, but you will gain new ones which are better and which are more supportive of who you are. Or if you have some project you want to take out there, something that you created, that you worked out for. 11th house is society, and how society embraces your products, your creative, whatever, your creations. And when Venus and Jupiter is there, I'm almost 90% sure that when you bring this project now over the summer, even if you have to do some readjustment, some restructuring, it will be embraced positively, and you'll see the results of this hard work. And so yeah, this is what I see for you, Libras. Just one number of Libras, those who are born those who have their ascendant from around 16 to around 22 degrees in Libra, 16 to around 22 degrees in Libra, they can have new opportunities come to them from partnerships. They can meet a new partner in their life who is very different, who can, they might be marriage partner or business partner, or there might be some big changes that you're doing in regards to relationships in your life, but these are very supportive and these are very positive. And so you have to embrace them, and especially if they come from foreigners as well, embrace them. And yes, so this is what I wanted to share with you, Libra. Thank you so much. If you have more specific questions, if you have, because here it's much more general, but something more difficult might be happening in your life, then we have to look at your specific horoscope. Because now I'm just talking Libra, but you might have your Venus, the planet in love, in Scorpio, where Saturn will be, so big test. Or you might have the Sun or the Ascendant in another sign where a difficult planet might be going, so there might be some health problem. We can see all this through astrology And you can contact me or one of my astrologers at astrolada.com. We're quite busy, so we might not be able to immediately respond to you, but bear with us. We're there for you 24/7 to answer your questions and to help you through and give you support. Thank you.